In the previous video, we ended up building this right here. This is a ship hull for a small military boat. Essentially, what we're going to do is have a front-mounted cannon right here. We're then going to go ahead and build a bridge bit right here, and we're going to have winches and stuff mounted to the back. We're also going to need to add engines to this thing, because at the minute, it is just a hull. Let's go ahead and get straight to it, shall we? There are lots of enemies in Stormworks, from Navy ships to helicopters armed with rockets, and even some tanks. It is our goal to eradicate those enemies from the world. Welcome to Stormworks Search and Destroy. Alright, so, I think the first thing I want to do is actually go to engines and start building those in. Although, actually, we need bigger engines. We totally do, actually. Let's go ahead and research bigger engines. When did I get 51 research points? I must have been doing a decent amount of missions recently. That's pretty cool. Anyway, we need modular engines. Where would it be? Medium modular engines. There we go. So we're going to go ahead and research those before we do anything else. Let's go to sleep. Alright, there we go. We've researched the modular engines. Very nice. Let's go ahead and sleep through the night until it's the next morning. Apparently 2 missions have expired, but there is another fire at the lighthouse. Honestly, if you sleep through the night, there is so many fires at this lighthouse. I don't know what they're doing. Just constantly on a night, they're just like, yeah, let's start a fire, guys. Every single night. That's pretty weird. Anyway, yes, let's go back and add medium modular engines into this boat. Alright, so it is not twin-hulled, or not double-hulled, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and remove all of this weight from the back, and we're going to replace it with engines, essentially. So let's go ahead and do this on both sides. Go to engine. I don't know if I'll actually fit one in here. Yeah, I always build it slightly too small. That's so annoying. It's actually really, really annoying. Okay, crankshaft, let's go ahead and... Oh, I could just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4... Let's do 5, alright? And then let's go ahead and add these guys down the sides. This seems like a cool idea, actually. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we've got a 10-cylinder engine right there. That works. That actually totally works. Let's go ahead and grab this real quick. I am going to have to move it forwards at least like once or twice. Let's do it 3 times. And I'm going to shove it sort of in the air. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and make sure this is merged to the ground anyway. Yes. And I'm going to go ahead and work on adding all of the stuff to this that'll make it work for us. Right. So I've added an exhaust right in there just like that. We're now going to work on... I don't know, the cooling? Question mark? It doesn't really matter, to be honest. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and fill it all in, and that'll be fine. So exhaust is just going to come out the side. I kind of wanted to make smokestacks, but we're not going to do that. Which I think is fine. So yeah, we're going to have an air supply, we're going to have cooling, and a fuel supply as well. Which I think the fuel tank's just going to be down here somewhere. Okay, so I've gone ahead and added an air supply right here. We've added an exhaust thingamabobby right here. I've also added a bunch of weight inside. We've added a fuel tank right on the inside right here, which... Honestly, that's a pretty small fuel tank. I might extend it out to the sides. I'm not sure just yet. And at the very front, I've added this bit, which hopefully will improve buoyancy a little bit, but I'm not sure. With that being said, I might actually just cut this area off and not use it. I know that sounds weird, because that's actually a big bit of the ship, but, yeah, we don't really need any rooms, so I guess cutting it off would be fine. But yeah, this is, probably too small. I am going to go ahead and just delete this bit right now. I'm going to take one of these, and I'm going to shove it on there like this. There we go. We're then going to go to the other side, and I'm going to do this down that side. There we go. And then I'm going to shove all of these guys together like that. And on this side, we're going to do the same thing, but the other way. There we go. That makes it a little bit bigger, but still, this is pretty small. Anyway, let's go ahead and spawn it in and see what that looks like floating. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fine. What we're going to do now is add a propeller to the back, and we're going to add... some rudders, because we're going to need both of those. Alright, so, I'm thinking we actually go out sideways. Let's go ahead and pipe it. Here we go. Let's chuck this on here, kind of like this. We're going to shove it out to the side by about 2. Oh, you know what, actually? If I send it this way, I can actually add a gearbox to it. There we go. So, gearbox can go onto here like this. Bosh. And another one can go there. And then I can send it back around, kind of like this. And send it out the back. Yeah. All right. I think that's fine to do. Let's go back to pipes really quickly. Shove one of these guys onto there like this. We're then going to add a sealed pipe into there. Obviously painting it as we go. And we're going to add a propeller onto the back of that. Oh no. I don't have big propellers. I need to research them. I didn't even think about that. How far into this have we actually got? I'm not sure. I think there's so much research that needs to be done that I haven't done yet. I didn't realize. There, so it's only 10 research points. We're going to go ahead and do it. Alright, back to sleep again. Alright, large boats has been researched, and now we can travel back over here and continue building. I didn't think we'd not unlocked those, so this is kind of crazy. But yeah, propellers, now we have large propellers. I'm going to shove these guys onto here kind of like this, and I kind of want to like cover them up a little bit, which might seem a little strange, but I do kind of want to do that. So I'm going to, actually. I'm going to shove this guy under here like this. Alright, so we got a bit of a lip. That's fine. And then I kind of want to do something along these lines. But I have no idea what that's going to look like. That seems a little bit strange to be adding. But we're gonna go with it for now. Let me go ahead and paint these pieces into here. There we go. Drag that into there and there. And I think that looks fine. It's a little bit strange, but it looks fine. Okay, we're then going to add propellers onto there. No, rudders, I should say. Rudders. So grab this in this color. And we're going to be shoving it there and there, I believe. Yeah, in both of those bits. I'm then going to shove this bit backwards on both sides, obviously. 1, 2. And then I'm going to shove it upwards, kind of like this, I guess. Bosh. Okay. These guys, I would imagine, would look better if they were red. So I'm going to make them red. And that's fine. Alright, cool. We got rudders, we got propellers, we've got air, we've got exhaust, we have fuel, we now just need some coolant, and then we can, I guess, move this thing around. Okay, so I didn't think about this, but I don't think we've got very much diesel in this location. With that being said, though, to be fair, we can actually buy diesel from here, so it's not too much of an issue, but yeah. Anyway, start this up. Oh my, that was... Oh, look at that, there's not enough weight on the back. We did just about start driving there, but yes, there was not enough weight to keep this in the water. So we're just going to go ahead and just do this. And this, I guess, yep. And I'm just going to seal off the entire back end with weight blocks. That's fine. Alright, so let's see if this works now. I should probably check how much diesel there is here, but it doesn't really matter too much for right now. As long as we can just move. I need to paint those. Alright, yeah, so let's go ahead and get on the boat. Climb up the ladder. Jump over here instead of going through a door because we're crazy. Start this up, let's go. Alright, so that is actually... the RPS is too high on that, but that's fine. We're gonna have to put a stabilization system in this. Which again is A-OK. It does move though, so at least there's that. But yeah, I think we need to add a stabilizer in order to sort this out. I still need to add a bridge, obviously, and stuff like that, but this works. Alright, so I've added the stabilizer, and now this is what it drives like. I still think there's a bit of an issue with buoyancy. I don't know if you guys can tell. But overall, this actually works, so I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. Okay, right. Well, what are we gonna do now? I'm not sure. I'm actually thinking maybe we just add a bridge to this and hope for the best. I think that's what we're gonna try and do anyway, so let's just go ahead and do this on both sides. So we're gonna bring that to, like, there, I guess. And then we'll just send it across. There we go. So that's where our bridge is, I guess, gonna be. Let's go ahead and shove these guys onto here like this. And I'm going to send this bit backwards, just a little bit like that. I think we will secure off this side, kind of like so. And then the bridge bit will actually be right here at the front. So I'm going to box this piece off too. That's fine. We're going to shove these guys into here like this. And then we need to add windows and stuff like that. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and put these pieces in here as well. I think this will work out. Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and actually jug these bits in too, because I like the idea of it. There we go. And that piece right there. There we go. That looks good. We then need windows. I don't know what the windows are going to look like, though. All right, windows going in. We're going to shove that one there like that. I'm then going to grab another one, and I'm going to shove it on there like this. And we're actually going to shove another one of them right here like that. That looks pretty cool to me. Yeah. The thing is, I guess that means that the side windows are also going to have to be angled outwards, which is very odd. But at the same time, looks kind of cool. So we're going to go with that. There we go. That is awesome. I'm then going to add some little windows around the tops of this. Just straight sort of windows, kind of like these. And then I guess we'll add a roof onto the top of that. Okay, so I've gone ahead and done this, as you guys can see. I think that looks all right. I mean, there's a bit of weirdness to it. But what I'm going to do from here is actually paint this around this side. And I think I'm actually going to go with like either a grey or a white around the top. There we go. I'm going to jug this piece in as well. So that looks kind of strange. We're then maybe going to get rid of this bit. And this piece can actually be somewhat outside. I think that could be pretty cool. Having like a little outdoor bit sort of attached to it. That could be awesome. I don't know. I could be wrong at the same time. Like maybe this does actually look kind of ugly. But who knows? Who's going to tell me? Who's going to tell me? No one until I upload this video. So there we go. Shove that onto there. I want to shove this onto here. I'm going to try and box off this area, sort of. Kind of like that. And I think I'm going to have this door actually go here. Yeah, so it's central. That looks kind of cool. Shove that into there. I'm going to get rid of this door and this piece and these bits. And I'm going to move the tilt sensor up to the tippity top. So this tilt sensor is actually for our stabilization system. So it sort of has to be on here somewhere, but up there seems to make sense. Okay, this bit back here also makes sense to have, so we're just going to go ahead and have that. And then if you want to get up into the bridge, you can do it via this, which is outside. I think that works. Yeah, I think a way of making this sort of fit in a little bit better would be either to do something like this, or I don't know. Yeah, no, I guess something like that would make sense. Yeah. I'm also going to go ahead and just extend this guy out to here. I think it has to be different to that, doesn't it? I could even do this. I mean, that is kind of weird, in a way. But at the same time, kind of works. You won't really be able to see out the side is the issue. And I don't know how I feel about that just yet, but I guess it works. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see from this, because I didn't have a plan. I still do not have a plan. All I really want from this is to have a gun on the front and for it to be able to be powered by an engine. This doesn't work. I don't like it. I don't like it, but I don't know what to do with the rest of it. I have a weird, like a very, very weird idea in my head right now, and I don't know what it's going to look like. So, bear with me. We're going to delete this and this. There we go. Oh, yeah. All right, so far, so weird. This is very, very strange. Okay. Yeah, no, this is very, very, very weird. Go ahead and attach that to there, and do these guys. I'm going to have to repaint these, but that's fine. One there, one there, one there, one there. Go ahead and shove these guys onto there as well. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And attach it to here. Okay. We're then going to add a floor into here, obviously. So, go with a white color. Shove that into there like this. And build it into here kind of like that. Okay, weird, but also kind of correct. I don't know how to explain how it's kind of correct, but it is. So we shove all of those guys into there. We do these guys going forwards to here. And we shove the final bit onto there like that. And now we paint it. I think this is cool. I think this is cool. So what that allows us to do is to actually have the cannon mounted here so that we can still see out of the bridge. Although the bridge is very high anyway, so maybe that's fine. Yeah, this is a weird one. This is a very weird one. Shove that onto there. I don't know about these pieces. I'm just going to jug these like this for now. If I need to change it in the future, I can. Let's paint that bit like so. And this bit, I guess, can be like this. There we go. Oh. Alright, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not sure how I feel about that. In some ways, I think that's kind of cool, and also the right thing to do, so that we can actually aim our guns properly. In some ways, I think this is wrong. I think this is very wrong. But I think that actually doesn't look too bad. So if I spawn that in, it reduces the weight on the front a little bit. Which I think is fine. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think I'm going to keep it like this. It still looks very bulky and not quite how I want it, but I think that actually will be a lot better of a ship. Pretty sure. Alright, I've decided we need a little bit of a break from building. I want you guys to actually comment on what you think of the ship build so far. Obviously, we got an engine in it now, so that's pretty cool. But we don't have very much diesel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run up here. We're going to use our scout car and our trailer, and we're going to trailer some fuel back. It's only up there that we need to get to, so this should be easy. But, yeah, I want to do that. So, we're going to modify this trailer right here in order to make it work, and the only thing I'm really going to do is delete all of this on the back. I'm going to get rid of everything back here, and I'm going to repurpose the rest of it, essentially, to just be a trailer, which should work out fine. Let's go and attach these guys onto here like this. That's pretty cool. Delete this guy and all of these, including that. I don't know what that's for. What is that for? Nothing, apparently. Cool. We're gonna go ahead and grab this guy from here down to there, including this piece, I guess. We're gonna cut that and move it to the back. Paste it in. Okay. Merge it down. We're then gonna send these guys across to here. This one's gonna go up to there. Obviously, we've blocked off those already, or they are sort of already blocked off. We're then going to shove these guys down here. This piece in the center is going to go across there. And this doesn't need to be here, actually. There we go. So that is essentially the trailer we're going to use to move some fuel around. I think that's fine, actually. I think that's a-okay. Okay, so here's the scout car. Let's just go ahead and move this guy forwards a little bit. We're then going to load up. We're going to load up the fuel trailer from in here somewhere. There it is. And we're just going to mount it onto here. So paste that in. There we go. Spawn it in. Let's hope that all of this works. Right, we'll have to reverse this guy, but that's fine. Oh, it's full of diesel so far, isn't it? Oh, it's not quite full. Hang on. I should spawn it in with no diesel in it, obviously. Where is the thing? Wait, now I'm just confused. That's not it, is it? That's the fluid level. I don't think there's any diesel in here. Now I'm just... Where's the... What? Where's the spawner? I feel like this makes no sense whatsoever. There it is. Alright, we found it. We found it. Alright, 0. Spawn it in. There we go. And now we can drive up the hill. Okay. Whew. I'm glad that I found that and that I didn't think I was going crazy. Well, I did, but that's not the point. Anyway, whoa! I need to take the trailer with me. Slow down. Alright, slowly attach on. Wait, this car isn't the version with a connector. Ah, that's interesting. Why have I done that then? What? What? Alright, that's weird. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and connect it now then. That's fine. Sure. Right, go ahead and push this button. It should lift everything up. That's awesome. Our battery power's there, and our dials are there. Alright. Let's get in, let's close the door, and let's drive. Yeah. So the issue with this trailer at the moment, from what I can tell, is it doesn't have any brake system. So when I'm driving, obviously the car... Well, the car doesn't really have brakes either, to be fair. So I need to implement my braking system to the trailer and the car itself. Otherwise, we have some issues. It's not really an issue when it's this light, but as soon as we add fuel, I'm assuming it's going to get worse. So yeah, we're going to drive over here. Oh, what? How? Why? What? Why are we on fire? What just happened to me? That's really annoying. I don't know why that just happened. I think we bottomed out the car a tiny bit. Fortunately, nothing actually broke that causes issues. I mean, a battery did, definitely, but the rest of it's fine. Okay, that's kind of weird, but I'm okay. So, let's go ahead and get one of these. Attach it onto there. Attach it onto this bit. And we are buying fuel. Excellent. I should have probably figured out how much we can actually have in here. I'm going to assume it's around, I don't know, 3,000 liters? It's not huge, but it's not tiny either. Yeah. Anyway, whilst that's happening, I'm going to sleep. just run into a random person's house and sleep in it. I'm sure that's normal everywhere, right? That's what happens in real life. I just run into everyone's house and I fall asleep all the time. It's not true. Or is it? Who knows? What are we up to? 3,600. Oh, it's more. We're almost at 4,000 liters. There you go. 3,756. Shove that back into there. I'm going to grab this welder just in case I need it again. And we're going to drive straight back down the hill. I know that I can actually return it from here, but that's not the point. We're going to drive it back home anyway. Alright, here we go. Down the hill. Yes. Excellent. Yes. I might actually design a truck very soon as well to transport some of these containers. I think that would be a good idea. And we can take the ones that are from or to Terminal Komodo and take them there. And back, obviously, we can do that too. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway, let's bring it back up here, and I'm going to say this is close enough. We're going to return it. There we go. How much fuel do we have now? 4,600. Nice. I'm going to do that one more time. Okay, so that was weird, but there you go. We've gone ahead and got another, I don't know, 4,000 liters of fuel. That's pretty awesome. We're going to need that for our ship very soon anyway, so going and doing that is actually a good idea. I don't know how much more of it we're going to do. I have no idea. I do think building a truck in this series is going to be something that is kind of important. I would kind of like to transport stuff like this around if I could. And I think a truck would be an awesome way of doing that. I think actually a land train would be pretty sick too. Like a truck that pulls many trailers. And then we could actually transport them really far. That would be awesome. Especially if we had one trailer that was maybe like an anti-aircraft gun or whatever to defend us. That would be sick. I don't know if we're going to do that. I have no idea. I don't know if we're going to build a train. I'm thinking we do. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see, honestly. We're going to finish up that boat very soon. We're going to be doing a lot more driving around. And we're going to go ahead and probably take on the multiplayer island next. It's our next sort of closest one. Unless we get our boat finished sooner, we might travel up to this island, I suppose? Yeah, you know what? The boat's going to be needed for any of the other expeditions we're going to do. Unless we use a train or something like that, or we fly down to this island, a boat is going to be very important. Anyway, for now, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you guys very much for watching. It was a bit of a randomly short video, but the reason for that is because I want to know what you guys think about this boat before I continue. I think the bridge looks a little bit wide and chunky. Don't really know how I feel about that. Don't know how I feel about this bit on the back being open. I might change these so we climb up that way. I don't really know. But if you guys can let me know in the comments down below, I would appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.